Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning, recipes, a little bit of everything. Last week, I did a video on irrigating our elderberry bushes, which we planted this year, brand new. We're so excited about those. We also have several fruit trees, and my husband did an irrigation system that was very cost efficient. It was under $200, and he ordered the stuff off Amazon, and I believe he said it was the Rainbird brand. But anyway, he did a video to show you guys how he did that, and I'm going to narrate it. And let me tell you something, it's really going to save us some time and some effort this summer. We're here in Texas. It gets really hot in the summer, and standing out there and watering our trees and our fruit plants and can be time consuming, and it can get pretty hot. So this is going to help us out a lot, guys, and I'm telling you, he did a really great job. So let's get that started, and I'll show you how we did it. We have lots of trees on our property. We have ornamental trees, and we have our crepe myrtles, and we planted some elderberry bushes, as you guys know. So we wanted to come up with an irrigation system, and my husband did it very well. So you can see we have lots of fruit trees that we want to keep watered during the summertime out here. So my husband took his scraper, and he made little trenches to put a 1/4 inch hose, and if you look to the right, you can see that he has a 1/2 inch hose running along our fence line, and that is the main hose that is bringing the water from the spigot out to our property. So he put the little trenches in, and this is just exactly wide enough to put the 1/4 inch hose in the ground, and I'll show you how he's going to do that. So this is one of our little ornamental trees. This is our pear tree, and we want to be sure and keep that watered. He's doing the same thing here with his scraper. And he's traveling all the way back to the main hose that you can see against the fence back there. The ground is wet here, so it was a little bit easier for us to do it. So here is his materials. He has a 1/4 inch hose here, the stake, a little regulator, and the little spigots that go into the big hose. This is a little connector, and this is what he's going to use to connect the 1/4 inch hose to the 1/2 inch main hose. So he's just going to put the little connector there, and that's going to help the water flow through the 1/4 inch hose. So now he's taken a scratch awl, and he's going to pop a hole in the 1/2 inch hose that's running along our fence line. And that's going to allow him to take the smaller hose with a connector and just slip it right in. Everything's pretty simple to assemble here. So now he's going to take the 1/4 inch hose, and he's just going to put it into the trench that he made with his scraper. Again, our ground was quite wet, so it was easy for him to do that. And when he covers this up, this will allow us to mow over it. It will keep our German Shepherd pup from chewing on it, and the ground will just surround it. So he's running it along the trench. And he just takes the end of his bullnose pliers and pushes it down in there. Luckily, we had some nice weather this week, so he was able to get out there and do this. So now he's just taking the heel of his boot, or you can take one of those packers, and he's going to cover up the trench, and it covers up quite easy right now due to the mud and due to the rain that we've had. But you can see behind his boot, you can barely tell that there was anything laid there. So here he ran the hose right up to the tree, and here's a stake, and this stake is what's going to hold your hose in place. And this is a little regulator, and these come in different colors, and this will allow you to regulate how much water you want to put on your trees. And I believe he said this one was 2 gallons per hour. The different colors will tell you what it's going to allow. And red happens to be 2 gallons per hour. So he's put the connector on, and he's going to connect it to his regulator. So he takes the stake, which is going to hold where we want the hose to go, which is right at the base of the tree. And you just snap the top right on to hold the hose in place. And stick it right in the ground, right where you want it. This is going to be very helpful for us this year to keep us from standing out in the heat and watering our trees. This is a great economical choice. I mean, it's the option that we chose to water our trees and our plants and our bushes. So you can see that the trench covered up pretty well. As we get more rain and as the grass grows, you won't even be able to tell it's there. And there you can see it connected to the main hose. We have it directly connected to our spigot. We just go out there and turn it on, and we do have a pressure regulator and a timer coming. So there's our apple trees, our pear tree, our peach tree, and those are all the elderberries that we planted on the southeast corner of the property. We do have a little fence around them to keep our dogs from digging at them, but this is going to be a great aid to us. And again, it was very economical. We are ready now for the summertime to hit. We can just go out and turn the hose on early in the morning and leave it on for a couple of hours and let it water each and every tree. And this is his spade, his trencher that he got, and it came a little late. So the spade came a little late in the season. He had to use a scraper, but we'll use that spade for some other things that we may need to irrigate later on in the season. But he did a great job, and very thankful that he is very ingenious about stuff like that, because it does save us a lot of time and a lot of money. So let me know what you think about this little irrigation system and how we chose to do it. Again, it was very cost efficient, less than $200. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, click the like button, and be sure and hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more videos coming up on gardening. I'll be giving you a garden update here shortly. Take care, God bless, and have a great weekend.